up guys, welcome back to my channel. I am here to show you what I recently learned about applying face sunscreen. So if you're a longtime subscriber, you'll know that I've been on a skincare journey, which includes testing out different types of sunscreen and just trying to figure out the best way to apply it on my face. But why? Because of my sun damage, my dark spots, my melasma, which you can see has been a work in progress. The biggest difference I've noticed is that these lines right here will be the first to lighten up when I am using my brightening cream properly, which is a mix of hydroquinone and tretinoin, I think. I don't know, there's so many other things. And of course, I'm not a dermatologist. I am just your average 34-year-old girl. So how do I normally apply my sunscreen? I sometimes will use my hands. I sometimes will use a brush, and I've got two different brushes here. I've got this one, which I also use for foundation. You've seen it in my videos before, I'm sure. And then recently I started using this one right here. I also have a beauty blender, but I don't use that for sunscreen. Initially, I was putting on sunscreen using my hands as the last step in my skincare routine. And using my hands was fine if I was using just a regular sunscreen that wasn't tinted, no color at all. But when I made the switch to a tinted sunscreen, I was like, I'm having some leftover color on my fingers. I don't really want that. So let me just use a brush instead. One difference I noticed is that I am using more sunscreen when I use this brush, so I didn't think that was good. I didn't want to end up using more product just to get soaked into this brush. So that's why I switched to this brush right here. Because in my mind, I'm thinking I can just squeeze some of that sunscreen on and just kind of apply it that way and still get more product out of it, which I feel like I do. But then I watched a video the other day and they did a test and I thought it was really helpful. I'll try to find it. I don't know if I saved it on my phone. But this girl showed the difference of how much sunscreen is soaked up, whether you're using a brush, a beauty blender. It's a really interesting video, the way she weighed each product, the way she weighed the brush, the way she weighed the container that was, I don't know. Just so much went into it, and I was just like, okay, I'm gonna just go back to using my hands because about, I think it might have been like maybe 25, 28, or maybe somewhere in the 30% range is how much on average a makeup brush or beauty blender will soak up your sunscreen. So let's go ahead and I'll show you how I apply my sunscreen. And almost every day I'm using this tinted sunscreen just because I feel like it does give me some good coverage. As you can see, I've used almost all of it. So I'm definitely due for a refill soon, but I kind of feel like it's never ending because I still have a lot of product left, if you can believe it. From what I've learned in my research, the correct amount of face sunscreen for you is 2 finger lengths worth, which this is a pump, so it might not be that easy. Whereas with this, it'll be a lot easier to measure. Okay, there we go. And then you just rub that in. I want this all over my face, but I definitely focus this more on my problem areas, like right here especially. So when I do reapply my sunscreen, I focus it more there too. I mean, I apply it all over still, but I make sure to go like extra hard on those areas, and I don't mean applying more. I mean just making sure I'm fully covered here and here on this big patch of melasma, and here above my lip. Do a light layer on my ears. Get your eyelids. I'm just gonna go rinse my hands real quick because I just don't like this feeling. Also, I'm wearing a white shirt, so I just don't want sunscreen residue all over me. Okay, so I don't know if you can tell, but there is a little tiny bit of coverage on my face right now. And I wanna keep it simple, I wanna keep it light, so I am going to go in with this Fenty Beauty Skin Tint. This is in the shade number 9. The Blurring Skin Tint is what it's called. And so for this, I'm just going to go in with my regular foundation brush. I think I got this off Amazon, I'll link it. And I'm just going to do maybe like 2 little swipes on each side. 1, 2, 1, and I gotta be careful because I'm wearing white. Maybe I'll do a little dot here. I think this is a tiny bit I do find this to be a tiny bit buildable. And you can still see some of my melasma lines right here, which when they clear up, and they do brighten up really fast, like the difference is crazy. It's like an even skin tone just makes a huge difference. Okay, this is a acne scar that it just can't get to go away. Maybe I'll do a little more. I just like the feeling of light makeup. I just want it to feel like skin. And because this is a skin tint, it's not gonna last all day, but I only need it to last for all the videos I have to shoot today. I normally have a little powder puff that I like to go in with for my face powder and go under my eyes, but I forgot to grab that from my bathroom, so I'm just gonna go in with this big fluffy brush. I think I got it from Target. Just go all over my face. And now I'm going to go in with this brush, and this is the Physicians Formula Butter Glow Bronzer and Blush. It smells like vacation. I know fall is basically here because the PSLs are out. You know, I don't like pumpkin flavor anything, but I do like the smell. And I don't like coffee. I don't like the smell of that either. And now I'm gonna go in back here with the little bronzing area. Just do a light bronze dab, bronze swipe. And I'm gonna go in with this Sketch and Set eyebrow pencil from Tarte. Got the pencil on one side and a gel on the other. And I need a little mirror. Other side with some gel. Keep them in place. I really thought we would be done with the, what do you call it? Laminated brows, because some are a little too crazy still. Like you've been windblown. And then I'm going to take this Candy Glaze from YSL. It's like a lip tint lip gloss. There we go. I'm not going to put on my mascara right now. That normally would be one of the steps in my, makeup routine. But I am going to test out some new DIY lash sets. I've tried something similar. This is a different brand, so I'm super excited, and they look so pretty. So I will be putting that on. If it goes well, I'll probably do a full-on video for it. But yeah, stay tuned. But that is how I apply my sunscreen. I hope you found that helpful. Again, I'm not a dermatologist, but I've learned so much along the way in my skincare journey. Well, let me know if you have any questions down below. I will link what I can. Oh, I also wanted to mention quickly this new sunscreen powder that I got. They sent me 2 of the same kind by accident. I ordered one translucent shimmer and one medium, and they gave me 2 translucent shimmery ones. And I just thought this would be helpful because, like, when Chris goes out, my husband goes out to mow the lawn, he doesn't put on any sunscreen, and I thought a nice translucent powder would be nice and easy, because I know a lot of guys don't like the feeling of sunscreen and it's greasy, they just don't want to use it, but he needs it, so this would be really helpful. But he doesn't want to be shimmery, of course, he's a guy. So this is SPF 50. It's a mineral sunscreen powder from Soul Brush, and it is 80-minute water resistant. And I got this one because I had been looking for a good sunscreen powder. And this has zinc oxide and titanium dioxide, and that is everything that my dermatologist recommended to me. So let me show you just how shimmery it is. And the instructions, I thought it was interesting. You don't just brush it on and you go, that's it. You have to brush it on and then massage it in a little bit. So let's see. So here's my arm or my hand right now. Let's brush on some of the sunscreen. And then you can see some shimmer. I mean, I don't know if the camera will pick it up. Probably not, but just rub that in. So super helpful. It feels really light, like it's, I don't know, I think it's really nice. So I've got this for my body, and then I have a mini version, different brand, of one for my face that I use to reapply. It's powder, it's not gonna ruin my makeup. I'm like barely wearing any, but yeah, that's it. So I'm gonna be testing this out, but so far I'm loving it. All right, let me know if you have any questions in the comments down below, and I will see you guys in the next video.